Welcome to Ern's World.
This is the Ern's World podcast. Yeah.
Hosted by DJ Ern1 Diff Hue.
What it do?
All right, y'all. Welcome back to the Ern's World podcast. It's your boy DJ Ern1.
And it's your boy Diff Hue.
We coming at y'all per usual from the couch in Portland. I know it's been a minute, but we back on the couch.
Man, it's crazy because it really feels like a long time. Like we really ain't seen y'all in a minute.
It has been a minute, and this is episode 51.
Episode 51.
So we're keeping this thing moving, the ball rolling.
Don't get it twisted. I know a lot of y'all probably had us a little screwed up, you know what I'm saying? But nah, we've been busy, and we actually about to get into it and share some of our past experiences over the past few months, really. Because, I mean, it's been about, almost a month or so?
Yeah, we've been gone for about a month.
Since we shot. And, yeah, it's a lot, but good things, man.
Yeah, good things nonetheless.
But, yes, episode 51, we made it past the hump, you know what I'm saying? So, next goalpost is 100. And we also need y'all to go ahead and hit that subscribe button.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Details below. You know, like, comment, subscribe,
Go ahead and
share,
hit that.
all that.
You know? But, yeah, man, so we back at it, people. What day is it?
It's Friday. No, Thursday.
No,
Thursday,
see, you barely know. Yeah, no, it's Thursday. How you been?
Well, I've been all right.
I don't know why I didn't know what day it was.
It's Thursday.
But yeah,
So
no.
tomorrow's Friday. I thought it was Friday. I don't know why. Today's been. I mean, this week honestly has been moving by kind of fast.
It's funny though, 'cause I just realized I asked you how you been, but you kind of been with me the majority of the day. And I kind of forgot about that.
For the most part.
But yes, I'm over there asking how he been. My dumb ass forgot. We went low key to an estate sale this morning. So yeah, that was a whole adventure of its own. But basically, I got some intel on an estate sale, and I looked in the pictures. I saw some gems. I was like, this looks promising. It was like a 30-minute drive out.
Yeah, it was a trip though, to be honest with you, just walking through somebody else's house.
Yeah, man.
With them not being there, looking at all their belongings,
all through their
like,
shit,
all their
rummaging
stuff. I'm just like, dang, like this is an interesting experience, but a cool experience nonetheless. Like something different, you know?
Right.
Something I don't normally do.
So, yeah, I mean, that's kind of how our morning started. I mean, we woke up literally. Well, I had a doctor's appointment, and then I told him the day before, I was like, yo, I think I'm going to hit this estate sale and grab these baseball cards. Because basically, I don't know if people are familiar, but with estate sales, how that goes is there's these companies that do these sales, and there's a website that you can go to. They'll release the address and show the details of all the items that are in the house. Depending on how much stuff is in there will depend on how much photos you'll see of what's in the house. So I went through, it was literally almost 20 photos. And I mean, whoever lived here was clearly a collector. But the thing that caught my eye...
I had a bunch of like obscure stuff, but I'll let you finish before I
No, you
get
good.
into that. No, go ahead.
The thing that caught my eye, though, was the cards. And I'm still a little hurt because there was 2 unopened boxes that I peeped, and I was really trying to get there before somebody else grabbed them. Unfortunately, I was unable to get those, but I did score on like a whole bag full. Like literally, it's right here next to me. I mean, it's a ridiculous amount of cards. I'm talking hundreds, and I'm hoping that we can find some gems and hit some heat.
No, there's definitely some gems. I mean, just based on like the stuff you were going through already when you kind of like pulled up over here. First pulled up over here, you were hitting the internet, kind of just like skimming through to see what a rough estimate of some stuff some stuff we found was worth. Was kind of dope. I was like, damn, like that shit is worth that.
I mean, there's a one book in there, man, where it's like the person that I got the cards from, whoever they were, shouts out to them, by the way. Whoever they were.
We were all up in your shit.
Yeah, and like they had all this stuff in alphabetical order, numerical order, and it was by set, by teams. I mean, literally, I could look up a specific set and find it in the book. Like, that's how organized they had it. So, make a long story short, we got some shit. And I ain't really went through all of it yet. I don't know anything about baseball. I rarely know anything about basketball, especially on the cards, in the card shit. So, I mean, I really don't know a whole lot. I just like collecting, and I know that, like, when certain things like this arise, you got to take, advantage of the situation. Because I'm like, they can't be that expensive. And for however much however much there was, it was worth the money. Like I think I spent like 60 something bucks.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm pretty sure
You've already easily made that.
Yeah,
back
there's
for
got
what
to
you
be
have
cards
in
in there that's worth way more than 60 bucks. So
What you have, you definitely made that back.
it was a lot of shit in the house though. We saw some. Well, he saw some racist shit.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck is this?
Which I ain't surprised.
I just happened to turn my head to the right, and I just happened to see it over there on the wall, and I was like, what the fuck?
Can you pull
is
up what
this?
it was? Can you show the people this bullshit?
Yeah, I'll show you.
This shit is out of pocket, man. I'm not even gonna hold you. But then it's like I'm not surprised because like we're in Oregon, but it's like, damn, I'm even in the South we don't see as much crazy shit like that. You know what I mean? Because I don't think I really seen too much crazy shit in the South. It's probably because I'm not in the right places though. Correct me if I'm wrong. But when we go to like thrift stores and shit, you don't really see no out of pocket shit. And we in the South.
This shit right here.
That shit is crazy. He saw that in the crib.
Right, like I said, I just happened to turn my head to the right, and it was like behind stuff, kind of hidden. And I feel like the people who were auctioning stuff all kind of did that on purpose. Rightfully so. But I was just like,
Somebody still snagged it.
right, I was going for. I picked it up, looked at it, put it back because I started to kind of feel a little uneasy, and then came back, bumped into him, and tried to show him where it was. And this had been all of like what maybe 10 minutes went by. Somebody already snagged it.
Which is so weird because it's like, even if you are a collector, why would you want that part of history? That's the part that kind of is a little cringe to me. It's like, you can't really justify it. Like, yes, it's part of history. That doesn't make it something you would want to like put on your shelf and hold a part of. Like, that's not something you should be proud of. I would feel like, especially if you're a white person and you genuinely are trying to like not be that type of person, you don't even want to entertain that.
It's super out of pocket because like when we were on the way back home, we were doing some research on it. They did our Hispanic brethren and sisters a little dirty too. So here goes doing what they did for them. I was like, damn, like nobody was off limits, I guess.
It's just crazy because the audacity is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was tripping me out when I was talking to you about that earlier. I mean, we really are fortunate, but at the same time, are we really? In the sense of like, this shit ain't changed. Motherfuckers still get killed and still get, shit be happening on these back roads and shit, you know what I'm saying? And you end up in the wrong place at the wrong time and some shit could go down.
Nah, facts.
It's just not as in your face as, it was back then, where it was blatantly there and they was really hanging people in trees to make an example and show you like in public. Like, but it's just more in the cut now. This shit's still happening.
Pretty much.
Not to get on a deep tangent, but that was a really interesting thing because it's one of those things that always like bumps into you as a black person. It's like no matter where you go as a black person, there's always something that you have to deal with on some type of level. You know what I'm saying?
Every time.
Every time.
Never fails.
It literally every level.
Even when you try to avoid it, it somehow follows.
Minding my own business, looking at random junk. And of course, there's random junk that's still racist. Make it make sense, bro.
Sometimes the racism shows up to your office.
Knocking at your door.
I remember, like, for example, I remember working in the agency space. This is back when Papa John's was going through the whole bullshit with, like, where John Schneider, the owner, came out and said the bullshit about the NFL protests. Literally right after
been out of pocket, but
right. But literally the day after we signed the scope of work with this dude, he says that shit on Twitter, and I'm like, see, this is what I was talking about. I told y'all you ain't want this business, but y'all ain't want to listen to me.
And you said,
I told him, and then it turns into us basically just doing pretty much damage control for Papa John's via social media, and then maybe a month into us having the account, bro shows up to the office, and while he's in the office,
well, like.
Yeah, the actual John Schneider. He's in the office, just,
this is
meeting with the Papa John's account.
Trying to, what, justify the bullshit?
I don't know. Just trying to, I guess, game plan for what the hell we about to do with this dude, because he already fucked up. But anyway, it just seemed like the whole time he was in the office, he kept following me around the office. And I'm like, in my mind, I know he's coming to the office, him and his team, right? So I'm like, in my mind, I'm just like, I'm going to just sit at my desk, kind of avoid them at all costs type shit.
Right.
I go to the bathroom. Wall of free urinals, right? and I'm at the furthest one. Dude pulls up right next to me.
Schneider.
Yes.
Oh, so you had a brief conversation with this motherfucker?
No, I ain't had no conversation
I was about to say,
with him.
in the bathroom?
He pulls up right next to me, right to the urinal next to me, does his thing, whatever. I finished before him, so I go to the sink, wash my hands.
You trying to get out.
Trying to get out of here. Like, I don't want to be in the room with this man at all.
Right.
Right? He pulls up to the sink next to me, and he's like, what's up, man? How are you? I'm like, bruh. I'm like, good morning, what's up? How are you? Doing my thing, whatever. Wash my hands, whatever. Go back to the kitchen, make a little breakfast toast type situation. Some shit I normally do in the morning.
Oh, he back there again. He really full of.
As I'm making toast and shit, dude pulls up in the kitchen.
Somebody needs to make.
across from me.
I'm
like,
visualizing.
yo.
I'm visualizing this as an animation. Somebody needs to make like an animation and do like a little story depiction of you telling this experience. Because this is actually kind of funny.
And then throughout the day, I'm just minding my own business, and he's being walked around the agency by the owner of the agency, and he happens to walk past my desk, and he's like, "Oh, what's up, man? How are you?" I'm like, bro. I'm like thinking to myself, bro. I'm really not trying to talk to this man. Like,
Why do you think?
why does he keep?
Yeah, I was like, why do you think he
showing
kept trying
up to me?
Yeah, what was
I
that
don't know,
about?
It was weird, but that was my like one.
Was you like the only black
experience,
motherfucker
man.
in there?
Nah, hell no.
That's
Yeah, hell
interesting.
black people with that agency, but it was just
Oh, I'm talking about around in that at that time.
I wasn't the only
Okay,
one.
that's
Nah.
weird. Then I don't know.
That was like one of the few professional experiences I ever had where I wasn't like one of the only black people in the room type shit. It was
Interesting.
refreshing.
Yeah, fuck him. And it's sad because man, Papa John's was that shit. I was fucking with Papa
I
John's.
never liked that pizza.
You never liked it?
No.
I ain't gonna sit here and act like I ain't fuck with the Papa John's, bruh.
I didn't.
The garlic butter sauce, the little pepper. All right, let's move on.
I'm good.
I know you got some news to share though, because there was some cool shit that actually popped off over the weekend. I'm gonna go ahead and slide it over to you and let you take the lead on that.
Yeah, so shout out to the homie Lou G from LA, comedian.
Shouts out to Lou.
He's I guess technically part of DL Hughley's camp, but we used to work at the same company. I didn't meet him until after I left the company, but nonetheless, he pulls up to Portland all the time because he's got family out here and he also comes out here for work. But I ended up meeting him like sometime last year, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm doing a show, whatever, blase blase." And me and the homie were like, "Oh, where? We'll pull up." And I was like, "Yeah, I just got some new camera lenses, so I'll pull up, take some pictures." And then the rest is kind of in history. We've been kind of cool since. But anyway, he was out here this past weekend opening up for DL Hughley and another comedian called Bodacious, named Bodacious. Bo, last name Dacious. From
That's actually his
Virginia.
name.
I mean, his name is Bodacious, but I think he goes by both. Bodacious and then
Like, is that really his
last
name?
Dacious. No. That's his
Oh,
stage
okay.
name.
I was about to say that's
no.
kind of fire if that was like his name for real.
But anyway, he was opening up for them. So he was like, yo, like, actually, he was just telling me he was in town opening up for them. And I was like, yo, bro, like, you need somebody to, like, record the set? He was like, sure. I was like, all right, bet I'll pull up. I was like, what time the show starting? He gave me the times. And he was just like, yeah, just hit me when you get to the door and I'll let you in. I was like, bet.
But also, shouts out to him too, though, for real, because if I'm not mistaken, it was you met him like a year or so ago, right?
Yeah.
He kept his word this whole time, so that's
Yeah,
also
that's another reason I'm like, yeah, another like, reason. Solid.
me
dude.
just looking in from the outside. It's little things like that I remember. I don't know, bro, like that at all. I just remember you telling me this a year ago, and then that whole thing following up, and he remembered a year later to reach out. 'Cause a lot of people ain't on that type of timing, man. People really just and don't never have no like type of backup or reiteration with shit. So it's like, or assertiveness. So it's like, that was cool. Kept his
Yeah.
word and he pulled up, got some content, got to meet DL.
Yeah, nah, facts.
That was
I mean,
fire.
And it's funny. DL is actually funny as hell. He reminds me of if I had the best way to describe it. I mean, I feel like people on my mom's side of the family will kind of understand what I'm saying with this. But if my uncle Isaac was a comedian, DL Hughley. But anyway, I don't know. It was just funny because like there, like the one exchange, the few exchanges I did have with him, it was like when he was coming out of the green room. It was just funny because like I was kind of standing by the door, and he opened the door, but it was open. I wasn't close enough to the point where he couldn't open the door all the way. But if you open the door all the way, you might bump me or bump somebody who's at the door, right? So I got bumped by the door when he was coming out, and I turned around, and I didn't see anybody, and next thing I know, his head just pokes around the corner, and he just starts cheesing, and he was just looking. He just looked around. He looked at all of us, and he was like, "Y'all look look like y'all to no good. And they just started laughing and started walking towards the elevators. And then the second day I bumped into him. He was like, "Oh, it's you again." And he was like, "Cause I got the fro."
Right.
And he started laughing. He was like, "Yeah, you scared the hell out of me last night." He was like, "I had no idea." He was like, "There's nobody about to do it." And I poked my head around. You were right there. And I was like, I mean,
that's why he said y'all was up to no good.
right. But nah, it was funny though. Funny individual, for real, for real. I see why he's one of the goats of stand up. I watched his. Actually, I mean, I just see why people that are good at stand up are good at stand up.
You went twice. You went to saw him
like
again.
From Lou to Bodacious to DL. I saw them do the same set 3 times in a row. And there were times where I had to ask myself, until I heard the punchline for the most part, or leading up to the punchline, there were plenty of times where I was like, yo, is this the same set? So that's just kind of a testament to their talent. If they could tell the same joke multiple ways and still have the same impact with the delivery.
It's definitely a skill.
It is.
It's definitely a skill.
So shout out to Lou.
Yeah, and shouts out to DL.
Shout out to
That's
DL.
crazy.
Shout out to Bodacious. Yeah.
But yeah, on another note, also, again, to reiterate on the great things that have been going on over the past few weeks, not only did you meet DL, we also had some crazy shit pop off around Juneteenth and ended up DJing at Laurelhurst Park, which is out here in Portland for those who aren't in Portland. Laurelhurst Park is a local park out here. And I DJ'd for Tabor Dance, which is like a community-based thing out here where they basically do a bunch of like cool dances in different areas, different parks, have some DJs out and just kind of spin in random areas. So I got asked to basically do one. Me and the homies. Shouts out to Oxpope. Shouts out to Chaz Van Queen. But yeah, Ern pulled up. We got some content. I didn't know what to expect. It was literally last minute, and I didn't even know what was going on. I really didn't even believe it. All I remember was just telling Ern, like, yo, some people hit me up saying they want me to spin at Laurelhurst Park. He was like, don't say no. And I was like, obviously, but like, I just really, it was so random, I really didn't believe it. Because I be getting a lot of spam-ass, like, DMs. So I'm like, what the fuck is this? It was real. It was legit, man. Shout out to Tabor Dance, yo, holding it down, showing love. And it was crazy because, like, I didn't know what to expect. And it was wild. I mean, the content that we got, I don't even want to say a whole lot. Let's just show them what we cooked up. Because honestly, the experience was definitely interesting, to say the least. There was so many different characters out there. So many different walks of life. Like,
yeah, no, it was a trip.
what do we call them? NPC characters? Yeah, NPC? Yeah, a lot of that. A lot of
people were out there moving like NPCs from GTA.
Yeah.
I'm not even going to hold you. It was the funniest thing to watch, but I guess I'll show y'all instead of continuing to tell y'all.
Hey, you know who to get that camera work done by, too, when you need it.
Yeah, not facts. So if y'all need some camera work from a party standpoint, just let me know. I will do what I do. I will pull up with some people with me to help me out, or I will do it solo. Don't fucking matter.
So my set was like an hour. It was a cool little vibe. And then Ox got on. Set the stage up for Ox. He hopped on and killed it. I mean, like, literally had the crowd going berserk. We had the 360 camera. I'm in the crowd with it. Center of this motherfucker just vibing. We got the drone shots. I mean, it was crazy, man. Out in the middle of Laurelhurst Park. I'm still trying to figure out how many people was out there.
I mean, my mom said it was close to maybe. My mom said a couple, maybe close to I don't even know.
It's hard to
I
think.
say about 1,000.
He says about 1,000. I don't know. It was a lot of people though.
There's a lot of people out there for sure though. Energy was good. It was fun. Weather was nice. Wasn't too hot. Wasn't too cold.
I feel like we might have should have pulled up some bigger footage in the back for people to see because it's like a lot. It's like probably could have had some shit playing in the background for them. But it's cool.
I mean, I feel like this gives you a better idea of the essence of the whole thing.
But you know what?
Some of Ox's said, some of your said.
Actually, you know what?
What?
You might be able to leave a link maybe or Maybe leave a link in the
No, I can
description or
definitely put a
something.
link.
Yeah, we'll add a link for y'all to check out. But y'all gotta go peep that. Part 1 and 2. Diff Hue, Oxpo, Parks and Recreation. Shot by yours truly, Ern's World TV. Yeah, man.
Hey, yo, it's the man Oxpo coming to
Yeah,
you
you know, we
live.
interview
Ern's
people at
World.
the fucking function,
Shout
too.
out. We are
You know.
live from Tabor Dance. Look at this, all the beautiful people out here. We're
Gotta
having a
get
great
that
time.
first person insight.
Just had the man Chaz Queen, absolute killer. The man Diff Adventures, crushed. And you know the boy, the Pope's about to give a little bit of a sermon to end the night. So I'm up, we up, we're not done. Stay tuned. Boom, boom, boom. Ern's World. Love to see it.
I'm actually like, I gotta do another one of those. It was such a cool experience. Freestyled the set. I didn't even know what I was gonna play. It was just like on a whim.
You know, maybe throw back to some of those. A lot of y'all might know, a lot of y'all might not. But for those that know, they appreciate the old school shit. Had to take it back to the 90s.
And shout out to the old man in the wheelchair too, cause he was turned.
Wheelchair Willie.
He was fucked up before the shit even started.
Yeah, he had a whole cooler of beers on his wheelchair, on the side of his wheelchair.
Yeah, no, he was turned.
Get it, get it, get it, get it. Hey, 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 yeah.
And that was a vibe.
And it was such a nice day that day too. Weather was literally perfect. This was also another one. There was so many highlights. I'm gonna need y'all to go peep that when y'all get a chance.
It's funny. Every time I pop into audio video stores, they'd be like, "There's no real way it seems like for you to do what you're trying to do." I was like, "Fuck what y'all talking about." I'm trying
don't
to
see the
show the
vision.
phone screen and pull the audio
really
for
said
people
that?
to see it in real time. They were like, "I mean, I don't know how you're gonna do that without a bunch of adapters and stuff like that." I'm
Well,
like,
we gonna get a bunch of adapters.
We gonna figure out what we gotta
Thank you
do.
for dancing. Thank you for enjoying music. Thank you for being harmonious. We appreciate that. I hope you meet somebody new today. I hope you dance
Much
a
love,
bit.
Tabor Dance.
Nah, facts.
I hope you stay hydrated.
Appreciate y'all. But yeah, y'all get the gist, man. I'm gonna need y'all. We don't want to tease them too much. I'm gonna need y'all to go
Nah,
check that shit
post-game
out.
interview. We just showing
Fresh
highlights
off the
right now.
court,
True, but
Fresh
shit.
off the court, you know what I'm saying? And we working towards that championship trophy, you know what I mean? So
Cause you
feel
got
good.
what? 2 hours
little
of some
crowd,
like
as you can
bangers.
2 hours
we
of
had a
video
little
footage.
lineup.
Yeah.
Chaz Van Queen,
This
then
is what
me, now
5
Oxpo.
minutes maybe, if
You know what
that.
I'm saying? It's probably the best set I've done so far. I feel really good, man. This was fun. Can't lie to you. Hey, you see that? You feel that?
Yeah, no, it was a vibe. We was just out there catching a vibe, having a good time, enjoying the outdoors.
Parks and Recreation, part 1 and 2. Drone footage was on point.
Crowd was on point.
Hey, go ahead and tell the people too. You crashed your drone recently as well.
I did.
Go ahead and you know what? It happens to everybody that gets a drone. I feel like at least once.
It does, definitely. No doubt about it. There's no
So
way
you
around
got your
it.
cherry pop. Hey man,
When
everybody
it
I
happened,
know.
when it happened, I was like, fuck. I saw it at the tree on the screen.
I feel
and
like
was
anytime you get around trees is always scary
It is.
because you know it's low key coming.
And all the houses out here in Oregon have big ass trees around them. So it's like working with real estate agents is like, damn, all right, we're gonna get this shit done, but
Watch out for them trees.
we'll try to avoid these trees and hopefully not get hit by any birds in the process because these trees are around here. These birds will attack your shit too.
Right. But yeah, man, I really want to do another one of those. I feel like doing something at a park and just like having random people just show up and stop and just that's just the fuck was that? Yo, your neighbors be turned up.
They do.
The fuck? Am I tripping? What am I hearing?
It could be the music.
Nah, that wasn't the music. That was something going on up there.
The one and only Oxbow. It's a sermon. It's a
I'm immune now.
They low key fucked me up in the middle of what I was about to say.
I'm immune to
Yo,
them.
so
I'm immune to them upstairs now.
his neighbors are so extra. I kid you not. You said it was an old lady, right?
Man, that's what she said.
Who claims it's just her
And some small ass dogs.
and some small. Oh, you didn't more than one dog?
But they small.
Cause the noises we be hearing sounds like she got chaps running around back and forth, jumping off couches and shit, and it's crazy. Pardon me. That shit just threw me off because I was in the middle of saying something and it just fucked me up because I was like, what the fuck was that? But yes, like I said, Parks and Recreation people, parts 1 and 2, me, your boy Diff Hue, and Ox Pope. Shot by Ern's World TV.
Facts. That part.
I think we can go ahead and move into news topics. Honestly, starting with just random miscellaneous shit. For those that don't know, Eddie Murphy has announced not only will there be a new Shrek, which I feel like we might have already knew that was coming, but apparently there's gonna be
Honestly, I didn't.
a standalone donkey film, and I ain't mad at it because I mean Shrek has never missed. Even the Puss in Boots shit wasn't bad, yo.
I mean, it wasn't, but like, I mean, it's just, I feel like the Puss in Boots stuff only came about because Mike Myers for a minute was on some like, I ain't doing no shit.
I mean, even I don't know if that's truly the case though. Honestly. I don't know if that was the reason why.
The last thing we got from him was like Shrek 3.
And I don't even remember what happened. I don't even remember a Shrek 4. Where was Shrek 4? Did you ever?
Or Shrek, whatever the last Shrek
Because it
was,
said
the
it
last
was
thing we
supposed
got from him.
Oh, let me look it up. I don't know how many Shreks there are. How many Shreks are there? Oh, there was only 3.
Yeah, so I'm saying Shrek the Third is like the last one I think we got from him. The last movie we got from him.
Yeah, but no, I was saying, but they're saying a Shrek 5 is 2026. So where is
So
Shrek
where's Shrek
4?
4?
That's what I'm saying. What happened? What did we miss? Damn, that came out in 2010. Damn, we missed
Shrek 4?
So we have to go back and watch Shrek 4. How did we miss that?
I might have seen it and just don't remember it.
I know I didn't see it. I seen all 3. I ain't seen 4. So
He hasn't made a movie since 2010.
That's not that long ago.
Bro, that's like 15 years ago. What are you talking about?
Yeah, but he's him though.
That's a long time, bro. What are you talking about? 15
I'm saying,
years?
but I'm like, the type of person that he is though is
He
like,
used to be in movies all the time.
I guess.
He used to be in movies all the time.
I guess what I'm
back in
thinking
the
is
day.
like certain people that are at a certain prime, I don't expect them to I don't expect to see him as frequently in movies. Because he's at a place where it's like he's only gonna pick and choose and do.
Yeah, but 15 years is still a long ass hiatus, bro. Robert De Niro don't even fucking be doing 15 years fucking hiatuses like that.
I guess you're right. You got a point. Hell, Will Smith ain't even doing it. He about to put out that I Am Legend too.
That's what I'm saying. Like, 15 years is a long time.
And he had the Bad Boys. All right. Well, either way it goes, I haven't seen the Shrek 4, but none of the Shreks have missed. And I'm just going to go ahead and say they've done a good job. I got confidence in them. Some movies I have confidence in. And then there's other movies where it's like when they continue to make a sequel, it's like walking on eggshells. It's like, do we need another one? But they ain't missed. And sometimes with these family movies, for some reason, they don't ever really like fuck up with them.
I mean, it's kind of hard to miss when you have like a cast like they have in the movie.
True.
Like,
I think the writers know what they're doing.
The writers are top tier. The people, the voice actors are like people you would go see in a regular movie if they were actually themselves. Like, so it's like.
But you said that you really like cool on a donkey movie though.
I mean, I'm kind of good on the fucking spinoff shit. Like, I'd much rather them like to our point. Like, where the fuck is Shrek with everybody else?
I feel like a donkey movie should happen a long time ago.
I
feel like if they were gonna do it, they should have did it.
It should have happened a long time ago.
And it started the series.
It was like my point of view with the recent Barbie film. I was like, that movie came out.
Did you ever watch it?
No, I'm not going to watch it either. I was like, that movie came out, in my opinion, 20-something years too late. It should have came out around the time Spice World came out.
That shit did feel kind of weird. Like, y'all just not making a Barbie movie?
Yeah, in my opinion, it should have came out around the time Spice World came out. That would have been the perfect time to drop it.
Yeah, that's like 2000s.
Not end of 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
90s going into 2000s.
Yeah. I mean, shit, dude. I'm not mad at it.
Because, I mean, the same people that went to go see it were people our age, basically, for the most part. And the people our age, they have kids.
True. That's the same way I feel about the Toy Story series. That's why Toy Story series is so good because it transcends generations. It's like you can.
Yeah, I mean, our parents are gonna want to go see it too because they took us to go see it when we were kids. So it's like, dang, I seen all these other ones, so I might as well see the next one.
What's your favorite Shrek? Is it? They all were good, but I would have to say the first one still.
I gotta go back and watch them after. I don't really remember them too much after the first one. Like
I ain't gonna lie, I don't either.
I remember what happens in the movies, but like the first one is the one that I remember all the way through the most vividly.
Of course.
So it's like I'd have to rewatch, but I want to say the first one was probably my favorite one.
Right.
Just for what it was. I mean, we grew up. I don't know if you grew up with it like this, because the children's book Shrek used to be in like my school's library.
Oh, I didn't know. Was it a book before the movie? Am I tripping?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a legit book before the movie? Mm-hmm. For real?
Yeah.
It was based off a book?
Yeah.
I didn't know that. Well, I never knew that.
Yeah, let me see if I can find a picture of that.
Never knew that. I will say this though, and this is not me trying to like discredit anybody's talent, but if Eddie Murphy wasn't in it and didn't play Donkey, I feel like the dynamics of the movie would not be the same. Am I? Is that safe to say?
It's the cover.
Damn, that's crazy. I didn't even know that was based off a book, bro.
Yeah.
That's wild. Learn something new every day, man. Not surprising though.
Like,
So it's like is it like
him?
How many books did they have? Was it just one?
I think it was a few of them.
Chapter books?
No, it was just like little children's like storybook type shit.
But yeah, I don't think if Eddie Murphy wasn't in it, I don't think the like dynamics would be the same, man. Like Eddie Murphy's character adds that just comedic relief.
They just had a bunch of GOAT actors in that shit, so it was like
because there's certain lines that just were so memorable, and it's because of I feel like Eddie Murphy.
They had nothing but A-list actors in that movie.
That is true though. That's why I said I don't want to discredit.
There was nothing they could do with that was gonna go wrong for real.
You right.
Like regardless of how they sliced and diced it, it was gonna be a hit. You got Eddie Murphy, Mike Myers,
Cameron Diaz.
There's
a lot of people, man.
Jonathan Lithgow.
It was a lot of motherfuckers. They had heavy hitters in that shit.
Yeah, like everybody I know was like everybody we naming is pretty much a household. It was pretty much a household name at the time.
Cameron Diaz is Princess Fiona, right? Am I tripping?
She's Princess Fiona.
Yeah. I ain't seen her in a minute either.
Antonio Banderas was Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots. Yeah.
Like you can't miss with that. Like
they had some joints.
We'll get the suave Latin guy to play Puss in Boots.
It was genius.
And he basically playing Zorro.
It was
but
genius.
in cat form.
Yeah, exactly. Nah, I fuck with it.
Yeah.
I mean, and people are continuing to cash out on. I'm
trying to think who else was in those movies.
Well, I was about to say people are continuing to cash out on remaking things or reviving or bringing back things. And another new thing that I just got word on is apparently Martin is doing a prequel to the Martin series. From what I heard, it sounds like they're trying to do the Bel-Air format on how like Will Smith did the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, how they did the reboot.
So, question for you: is Martin actually going to be in the series?
It's supposed to be a younger Martin.
Okay.
I don't know how this is gonna work, and
it's supposed to be set in the 90s.
This how I feel, man.
80s?
This how I feel.
Or it's like some Everybody Hates Chris type shit.
I don't know, but I'm gonna say this.
You said it's a prequel, so it can't be some Everybody Hates Chris type shit because that's like based on his like childhood and upbringing.
I'm gonna say this. They gotta leave some shit alone, and I feel like Martin, being who he is, should have some sense enough to know the cultural impact that show has. Please don't fuck that shit up. Like, we don't really need a reboot. We don't need that at all. The seasons are what they were, and trust me, they are good, and we could watch them over and over. I think everybody in the culture will say that we're not tired of Martin. We never got tired of Martin.
That show has hella replay value.
Hella replay value.
Just the jokes are funny.
The dog,
the dog
the
shit,
dog,
it's hilarious.
all the characters, man.
The outfits they used to wear, timeless.
The little fake dog that was hilarious. But no, just in general, I mean, some things got to be left alone. And I know I'm going to be a little biased saying that because I'm a 90s baby. And, of course, there's a lot of things that we want to be left alone. But the crazy part is there's also a lot of things that I'm like, damn, why can't we not remake that now? Like, there was a list of things that I remember that I had made a list of. It was like shit that I felt should be made currently in 2024 based off the technology. There are some movies that are worth bringing back. TV shows, maybe, but like something like Martin, I'm not understanding how they're gonna get that off and make it appealing. Because first off, if it ain't Martin, why the fuck do I want to watch it? Like literally, Martin is him because it's him. How the fuck are we supposed to watch somebody being
the name
Martin?
of the show is called Martin. So
And then it's like,
where's Martin?
My thing is,
Martin got to actually be in the shit. In my opinion.
Fresh Prince of Bel-Air
Could be wrong though.
was a comedy, but also a drama, and they would incorporate life lessons, but still have comedy.
Right,
From what I know,
and you could take Will Smith out and put anybody else in, it would still have the same message.
right? But I think Will Smith added. Well,
Yeah,
I
Will
think
Smith definitely added to it.
Yeah,
but I'm just saying,
yeah.
Like, I mean, like, it's not. But the name of the show is also not Will Smith. The only thing that ties Will Smith to it is the Fresh Prince, because that was his rap name.
True. But what I'm getting at is with the Bel-Air reboot, from what I know, it's way more serious and it has nothing to do with being funny. It's a serious drama. So with that being said, if they're following the same format, which I don't understand because Martin is funny and I don't really want to see somebody that is supposed to be Martin try to be funny like Martin.
Basically, somebody playing what they think Martin.
Because you can't be funny like Martin.
The character of Martin is.
You can't be funny like Martin. Martin is Martin. So I don't really want to see it, but I'm interested to see how the fuck that shit is unfolded because it's a little weird to me. Your take?
I already told you. I don't necessarily I don't really care about it personally, but I mean, like, I think it would make sense for him to be in the show.
And I don't know
In
how they
some
would
way,
do that.
shape, or form.
I don't know how they would
Whether
do that.
it be him playing some type of older character in the show,
Or
I feel
maybe
like he should still
that
be
don't make
in the
sense.
show.
Or
Yeah,
maybe
what do you
he
mean it don't make sense.
Or maybe he
could play his dad or something like that.
Oh, he could play a character.
Yeah, like him. He's actually in the show playing. Like it would make sense for him to actually be in the show.
That would be the only way. The only way I could see some shit like that popping off is if it's some shit like that.
Because like I said, it works for the Fresh Prince shit. Because like you don't necessarily have to have Will Smith for that.
All right.
That situation and storyline is applicable to like
I still need to see something though.
anything. But if
'Cause-
we're talking about the prequel to what Martin is, like I feel like Martin still got to somewhat.
Yeah, he got to be in
somehow
there.
Be in this shit, whether it's him playing like a older family member
Or writing or something.
an older mentor or something like that, like something.
But yeah, let's go ahead and move along. Some other shit. Supreme is being sold again. This seems kind of. I mean, for those that know, they know Supreme is kind of it's over, y'all. Like Supreme ain't really that no more. I mean, unless you just, of course, there's gonna be some pieces maybe, but Supreme ain't what it was 10 years ago. It's over with. You know, it's time for the next new wave. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think I'm speaking facts.
I'm not opposed to anything you're saying.
So yeah, Supreme is now being acquired by Luxottica, Luxottica. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but basically it's the people that own Ray-Ban, and they bought Supreme for $1.5 billion. So this is like the second time it's been sold, because it was sold like it's been bought out by somebody else for a minute too. So I don't know, man. I mean, shit, that's part of the game, you know. Getting passed through hands, probably being less cared about because that's usually how it goes. So yeah, I mean that's all I got on that.
I mean, I feel like it's similar to the kind of what we were saying earlier about. I mean, one of the points I made about rap when we were with I can't remember who was here on the podcast with us. I think it was either Justin or Rod. We were talking about this, but it's like Supreme kind of isn't growing with their audience, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
In terms of their offerings.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of brands are missing the mark.
Motherfuckers that grew up wearing Supreme will still wear Supreme. It's just like, yo, like, can you give us some shit that appeals to us and our taste levels?
Y'all doing too much.
We haven't seen the brand evolve and grow with.
They've stretched themselves
their
too
core
thin.
audience.
I feel like they stretched themselves too thin.
And maybe their intent wasn't to grow with their core audience. Maybe their intent was to stay in the same exact place and not evolve as a brand. But I don't know any brands that want to do that.
I think they got caught up in the wrong shit, trying to like they stretched themselves too thin. That's
Or
my
really,
opinion.
I think it's the fact that once they got sold to VF Corporation kind of did what corporations do and
before
want to
the
take
peak,
over
though,
and have
before that
too much
hit, though.
control instead of just letting Supreme do what it does.
No, before they got bought out by them, though, it was getting to that point, though. It was already starting to get weird. And then once they got bought, I was like, now it's really weird. You know what I'm saying? It's like when certain things go to. It's like when Bape hit Zoomies. It's like once Bape hit Zoomies, or like
Bape
certain
was in Zoomies at one point.
No, I think so is now. Bape is in Zoomies. What brand is in Zoomies? Oh, ice cream. My bad. Not Bape.
Ice cream is in Zoomies though?
Ice cream is in Zoomies now.
Ew.
You can get ice cream shit in Zoomies. What else can you get in Zoomies? Basically, once certain things start hitting Zoomies, it's the same feeling. That's basically the point I'm
I
trying to
remember
make.
Stussy was in Zoomies at one point.
That's crazy.
It was like what year was this? Had to be like 2012 through 14, 15. And it would be so funny because I would before I would copy anything off the Stussy website, I would go into Zoomies to make sure it wasn't in the mall first. On some shit.
Because if I can't remember,
shit.
there was one brand I remember that went straight to Zoomies after a while, and I was like, damn, that's crazy, because I never thought that they would get sold in Zoomies. I couldn't remember what brand it was, so don't quote me on that. But the point is, there's a thing that I'm saying is like once certain brands hit a certain threshold, and then it almost seems like they go backwards in a sense.
Yeah.
That's when you know shit is not the same no more.
Yeah, and I also remember around the same time I was checking the mall for Zoomies to make sure I wouldn't buy anything off Stussy's website that was in the mall. I was like,
You literally got to do that.
Yeah.
Due diligence for real.
Yes, I was like, I'm not about to. I don't care, really don't care that the brand is in here, but at the same time, y'all not about to be wearing the same shit from the brand that I'm wearing.
Right? And then I'm not about to also spend the money that I'm paying knowing that y'all wearing it and got it from Zoomies.
Right, so I went the extra mile and started digging on the internet and started finding vintage Stussy pieces. And this was 2012, 2013-ish. So I was finding stuff from
I'm still
the
mad about that
90s,
Stussy
early
jacket
2000s.
I fucking didn't get.
Yeah, so that's the coach's jacket I have back there. I got that off of some Japanese guy. Stussy piece from the 90s, full embroidery on the back,
Shit clean
embroidery
too.
on the chest.
Shit is hella clean.
And every time I wear it, people are like, yo, where'd you get that jacket from? What year is that from? I'm like, this is from the 90s. And it's funny because just based on the embroidery, if Stussy were to make that jacket now, I'd probably try to charge $150, $200 for it.
Facts. What else we got on news? Oh, the last thing I got on news, which is actually really cool. Shouts out to the homie Jeff Z, because he randomly sent me this text message. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah, shout out to Jeff Z. If y'all don't know Jeff Z, y'all probably should by this point. He's been on the podcast. How many times? 3?
Yeah, he has. We mentioned his name a lot, Jeff Z and Jeff C. You guys will get used to the names. But yeah, he sent me something in the text message, and I go to it. It said notlikeussgame.com. So I'm like, what the fuck is that? So I go click it, and it's literally what it is. Not Like Us game. Somebody took it upon themselves. I ain't gonna say somebody. A guy named Richie Branson. Shout out to Richie, who is a game developer. He actually took it upon himself to make a 8-bit version game of They Not Like Us, where basically he's just wop, 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 fucking up the owls. You know what I'm saying? At this point, I'm not trying to get into this conversation. I just want to say this. If you genuinely think Drake won, you don't understand culture. You don't have cultural awareness. And I want to make a whole. We got to get on the next pod and have a conversation on cultural awareness, because it's a real thing. And I'm starting to notice a lot of
people don't have it.
Reoccurring situations that make me realize people literally don't have it. So, and this is one of those prime examples. By default, in this situation, Kendrick has won because of the cultural currency that he has. The reactions that we have seen based off the culture, it's crazy, dude. People are literally going out of their way. It's one thing when you're making memes, but it's transcendent, man. It's transcendent out of other things. So it's transcendent outside of music. And once it transcends outside of music, you gotta really take that in consideration, especially when we're talking about beefs. But yes, I will go ahead and show you this game where you gotta hit the owl. It's based off, for those that don't know, if you aren't culturally aware, the They Not Like Us track from Kendrick Lamar. There's a specific part where he's basically talking about fucking them up. Wop, 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 wop.
Just the game screen is just funny. Like the low screen.
It's just so crazy because, like,
He got a bat in his hand.
he got a bat in his hand.
The owl.
And if you know the music video, that's the exact reference.
All right, so let's play now.
Put the audio on. Oh, yeah. So it did say like the highest score. The last time I checked, it was at 69. Once you get to like 20 something though, it gets savage.
Does the owl just start moving fast? Oh, it does
Yeah.
move fast. I was like,
It
why?
does start moving
Okay.
faster.
All right,
And you got to be quick when you hit it.
I'm gonna pass to you after this.
You just got to get in your zone.
Oh, that's 21.
The 21's hard.
All right, your turn. Hold up. Pass this over this way. I don't know if you're gonna be able to. You might not have a lot of reach.
All right, let's see. I was playing this shit earlier, trying to get my vibe right.
See, this is what you do. This is what we do over here on Ern's World TV. You see, we playing games in real time.
See, every time
You got 21?
it always, every 21, it always, it's like, it gets harder.
21.
I made it to like 23,
I mean, this game is just cool though.
right?
I like it.
Kind of addicting once you get started.
The fact they made the music is funny too.
Oh yeah, so that's another thing. I want to go ahead and shout bro out. If you guys want to support Richie Branson, you can Cash App him or Venmo at $ Richie Branson. That's RICHIE BRANSON. Yeah, and I just want to add this little message he added on. He said, just a random brother who designed games for Bleacher Report and worked for Epic Games as a game designer on a little game called Fortnite. So,
Okay, so he's legit.
yeah, shouts out to him.
Designer.
Want to show love, you know what I'm saying?
Fire.
Yeah, shouts out to Richie Branson, man. And we love the work. Keep on doing what you're doing, bro.
Yeah, no, that shit's dope. Where are we at in the topic list now?
So I didn't realize this episode is actually getting lengthy, but we still got 2 good topics. I ain't gonna lie though, I don't got the energy to want to talk about this shit right now because it kind of irritates me. So I kind of want to save it for later.
Which one?
This one, I ain't even gonna say it out loud.
Oh yeah, we can skip that.
I won't say that for now because I don't want to. I'm in a good mood and I don't want to be stressed. You know how I get. But we'll go ahead and bring it into this. This is your lane right here. I'm gonna let you take the lead on this.
Yeah, nah. So this shit just been kind of a trip to watch. I don't know if y'all fucking watch basketball or not, but the whole fiasco with the Lakers.
They say he gonna be alright.
And Bronny James. I mean, I definitely think he's gonna be all right in the long run because I mean
They're gonna have to
based
greasing
on
up them elbows though.
facts, big facts. 'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, he kind of had a decent game. And
He
I say
scored.
decent loosely.
I peeped.
Most recently, he had 12 points in 12 points, I think.
But what was your dad doing at his
He's
age?
not his dad though.
I'm not. He gonna get that his whole life, so he might as well get used to it.
And I don't know. This is the whole topic of like nepotism is what's kind of been brought up throughout this whole situation because it's like the first time anybody's seen like nepotism in terms of like
On a large scale with us.
not on a large scale, just in terms of like somebody actually getting put on a team as opposed to like nepotism within like the front office, like team management type
I
shit.
would say this is large scale.
Yeah, but what we're saying is like, dude is very clearly not an NBA prospect,
Yeah,
and he's being thrust into a sport.
I know that. I know mad motherfuckers are
a sport,
salty.
a sport at a caliber of which he realistically probably should not be playing at.
I know people are salty.
And in my opinion, I said this from the jump, from like a minute ago. We was like, yeah, I think he should stay at college longer and develop a little bit more. But that don't seem like that's an option anymore, based on the current situation at hand. He's now 4 summer league games deep. He's the first 55th draft pick to ever get a guaranteed contract which is also fucking insane. But hey, he LeBron's son, so we gonna make it. We gonna make it work.
So you realize that statement we about to hear for the next 20-something years?
I know.
You know they're saying that right now behind closed doors. You know that, right?
What? What specifically?
That's LeBron's son, so
I know. So like there was a situation. I don't know. Honestly, I feel like Kwame Brown has had like some of the best takes on this shit, though. To be honest with you, it's hilarious.
I got one thing to say before
he was number one draft. I think he was number one draft. I want to say he was number one draft pick or number two draft pick in his class. But his professional career didn't really pan out the way everybody thought it was going to pan out. He was labeled a bust, and rightfully so. But at the same time, like, he had some valid points.
How do you say no to a cash cow?
Oh, LeBron?
Because that's what I was.
LeBron. Which one? Because LeBron's the cash cow.
Exactly. How do you say no to the cash cow? Because that's my thing. Is like they know that the biggest right now. I mean, there's obviously other people, but LeBron is him as far as what he's contributed financially to these companies. So, yeah, I mean, how hard it's gonna be hard to say no, especially when you know it's like that's your money walking out. Go ahead and put Bronny in it. Just do it. Go put Bronny in it.
At a certain point, like you got to be realistic, like. And you also don't but you also don't want to set the kid up for failure either.
They got enough money to be unrealistic, and like
I feel like that's kind of what they're doing right now. And it's like honestly, he's really only doing this shit for his legacy.
So he don't even really play. Like you don't think he likes it?
Who, Bronny?
Yeah.
I mean,
you think Bronny?
He said he's been pretty humble about it. But the thing that's been pissing off a lot of people is the fact that like, one, the media seems to be in on this bullshit ass narrative that like Bronny earned his spot on the Lakers.
Well, it's funny you say that.
He ain't earned that shit because he wasn't even the best player on his Sierra Canyon basketball team in high school. He damn sure wasn't the best player on his USC basketball team. And then on top of that, he had a heart condition.
Oh, man.
And off that alone, most people that have a heart condition or something like that or some type of like major health issue ain't even getting close to getting drafted. Teams don't want that liability.
I just find it funny because
like there was a dude that was about to get drafted at one point, and he had some type of rare blood disease or some shit like that, and the team that was about to draft him didn't draft him. It's like he's actually of the caliber of people to play in the NBA.
There was a comment on the recent game when he had where the reporter went up to him. I was asking questions, and somebody in the comments was like, "Why are they going up to him like he did a bunch of shit?" It's like, bro, you ain't even been that long. You already commented with the reporters like you done held down the game and shit. But it's like, what do you expect? It's whose son?
It's LeBron's son.
You know what I'm saying? Little Bronny. Bron.
But yeah, no, it's about to be a trip to watch. I do hope he figures it out so people can't say, "I told you so."
Well, I mean, I heard from you and some others that the younger brother's the one that's really him.
Yeah, Bryce is really the one that's like that out of the two. I mean, he's still like coming into himself as a basketball player, but from what I've seen from him and Bronny, the two of them, I would say Bryce is probably the one that would have a better professional basketball career if he actually makes it to the one. I mean, I say when he makes it to the league.
But yeah, Kwame Brown had some things to say.
Yeah, it was kind of funny. Let me see if I can find that. I'm just looking at it.
Who he played for?
He played for the Lakers and a few other teams.
Hey, what's up? Man, listen.
We're not going to watch the whole thing in 17 minutes, but just to give you a little idea of what people
I
are
gotta brush these teeth, but I gotta roll me one.
Paid by the media.
I gotta brush these teeth, I gotta roll me one.
Trying to get a few things done in the morning. Before I gotta move around.
He's from South Carolina, by the way, so he country as hell.
I love nepotism. Don't get me wrong. I love nepotism. If you work for your company, and you got the money to put your kid in position to work, that is fine. But what's up, Ticket? Salute to you. But yo, when it comes to competition, I love competition more than anything. I love competing. Like, I don't care nothing about no name. I don't care nothing about nothing. I love competing. And what I saw in Bronny James,
Love
I don't see, and see this. No knock on kids that grow up in good neighborhoods and come from a good family. Because Steph Curry grew up in a good neighborhood, come from a good family, and he's an assassin. Bronny James don't seem to have that dog in him. He does not, like, where does he pull from to get that extra grit? Because whether he know it or not, Bronny James, you are in a coveted position, bro. But this ain't gonna be the end all be all. You got $8 million a year, a little less than $8 million a year for 2 years, or $4 million a year. I think it's like 7.9 over 2 years, so a little less than $4 million a year. Now, what that did was that put a bullseye on your back, dude. I don't see you frown in the game. I don't see you get mad. I don't see you yell at nobody. Where is the passion? It's like you just are such a nice little sweet little kid. Where is the compassion? Where is the dog? Where is the anger? He got a 4-year deal guaranteed. Man, stop playing. Oh, shit. Now, see, that's even worse. You get a 4-year deal guaranteed, dude. You supposed to go out there and tear niggas' heads off.
I feel that, though.
Everybody think you don't deserve it. Hell, after this first game, I think you don't deserve it.
Just to prove a point and be like, I'm
when it comes
him.
down to competition, dude,
But
you
he
gotta
playing the safe
earn
type
your
shit, just
keep.
like, I don't want to say playing
You
safe, but I
gotta
kind of
kick
get
ass.
the, I get.
no
See, they
reason.
took it off your shoulders to where you don't got to worry about competing against other draft picks because now
I'm
your
Bron.
contract is fully guaranteed. Everybody else would have had to compete. You out here on cruise control,
Yeah,
passing the
that
ball with your
cruise
daddy
control is,
named LeBron James.
and this is not,
Your
again,
daddy
I
done
see,
stuck his neck out and said
but my
that
thing
you
is, in
was
order for him to
ready
prove people
play
wrong,
in the NBA
Bronny's
right
gonna
now.
have to bring that dog out to show people I'm not who y'all think I'm really him, and then people will shut up. But he has to do that.
But 12 points is not that.
I'm just saying he has to do that, and if he
Even
don't, he's
still,
not gonna get the
12
league.
point- 12
He's
points
not.
is not that.
He's not gonna hear the end of it.
And it's the summer league.
Yeah, and 12
He not
points
even
sounds.
playing-
12
he
points
not
is
even-
weak as hell, honestly.
He's not even playing against real NBA competition. He's not even playing against G League competition.
Hey, look, man, that's
And
Bron.
that was last year. That was it, when you was in college. You are here in the NBA and you trying to prove to everybody you here for a reason. And you only take like 3-4 shots, 9 shots. What the hell is wrong with you? Are you scared or something? Your daddy is LeBron James. Shoot the damn basketball, Bronny. You got to show people, you got to show your naysayers, you got to show your father, you got to show everybody that, hey, this ain't no wasted pick. I ain't no bum. And even if you turn out to be a bum, earn the fact to be a bum, earn the fact to be a bust. But it got to be on you. Right now, you ain't earned a damn thing. Right now, everything has been given to you. And we like it all right now because you black. But at the same time, there's other
We like it
black
all right now
people
'cause
that
you
could've
black,
been in your
but-
spot that wanted to buy their mama a house and they'll represent themselves better than you. Bronny James, your daddy is out the way now. Now it's time for you to sink or swim. But I think your poor dear daddy set your ass up because he's so busy chasing legacy that he don't know he gonna destroy you. Cause boy, when them Wolves, if you only playing like this amongst the talent that you playing
And then
with,
you gotta realize too,
you
he not lying.
playing
Like,
against top tier talent. Now these guys are top talent. for
motherfuckers
where
is
they
gonna
at.
come at your neck because
Let me not say that with no disrespect to none of
they want to go. Motherfuckers gonna want to go at your neck for that reason. Think about how
Simply
many
off
players
the
that are
fact
gonna
that
play.
you got put in the league just because your dad is your
Yeah, I'm about
dad.
to eat this nigga up.
I'm
Show
about to every single time he step up on
They're
me.
gonna
I'm
try to cook
going
your
at
ass,
you, bro.
but I feel like that's gonna push him to show like either you gonna be a passive bitch about this shit or you gonna.
It ain't gonna work in his favor, bro.
You think he gonna crush? I mean,
It's
you think
not
he's
gonna
gonna?
work, bro.
You
There's
think he's
there
gonna?
literally certain people that he cannot guard in the league.
So you think he's gonna fold?
It's just not gonna work in his favor. Even the bench player on the NBA team, like the last man on the bench, is nice as hell. Like, I'm talking about we're balling in college type shit. Balling overseas. Like,
But yeah,
and you got people that are just as nice as them that don't even make it into the league because there's not enough space. So it's like, think about that. Yeah, people taking it personally.
Let me see the controller.
What, you trying to get off this?
I was curious to see what that said at the bottom right here. Okay, nah. Okay.
Oh yeah, nah, I ain't talking about shit.
But yeah, yeah, I mean shit. But we can go ahead and move along.
There's just a little bit of insight into kind of what people have been talking about around the Bronny James situation in LA. People are also kind of mad about the whole like JJ Redick situation. They're like, what the fuck coaching credentials? What the fuck credentials this dude have to even be a coach? That's another situation. That's another topic of discussion. But I mean,
might as well go and get in this Jam Sesh.
We still got music videos and shit to show.
That's what I mean. The new Jam Sesh is the videos to me now. But that's what I mean. Yeah, the video Jam Sesh.
All right, so yeah, we're about to show y'all some music videos real quick. The first one, you actually found this one, right?
Yep.
That's what I said. I thought I remember that correctly. But it's by an artist. We don't know where he's from. But his name's teoman, and the name of the song is Funkman.
It's a vibe. Released 2 months ago.
Yeah. Yeah. Baby, face it, cause this is the best you gon' get. I was watching the ceiling, I'm thinking in bed. My heart kinda hurt when you went up and led, but you always come back tryna fix up the mess. I say what I say, you gon' go, then go. I do what I do, you get it for sure. My dog tryna make it, still flipping in balls. I ain't thinking too much, I'm just living. I ain't thinking too much, I'm just living. Yeah. Yeah, they call me the funk man, and I got some good gas, I'm the skunk man. We got hoes doing flips in the function. I'ma make a couple flips, go and get.
I was rocking with this song when we first pulled it up. I was like, this kind of goes.
Right. I stumbled across it and was like, oh, wait, let me bring this back. I kind of fuck with this shit.
I mean, it's a vibe.
Shout out to T.O. man.
I was broke, it was breaking my soul.
Fuck with us, bruh.
Till I went and got up. If full switch and I don't give a fuck. Hey, I'm really the worst, you boy soft. Tryna fuck with my vibe, gon' cost. You ain't come on no pay, you lost me. Girls hitting my phone, they salty. Been getting my bills up, Chelsea. Papa Eddie, I'm geeking the front seat. Hey, you wanna touch stars? Baby, this right.
Oh, we said he was from Florida, right? He's from Florida, right?
I don't remember.
I think he is from Florida.
I don't remember.
I think I remember him being from Florida.
T.O. man, let us know where you at, bruh.
Yeah, I said what I said and it's up. My homies went ghost and I'm still checking up. Oh, girls getting fucked cause they was left in the dust. Hey, yeah, I've been getting connected since a little teen. Got an L and a J and these ripped ass jeans. My bitch got me playing, it's not what it seems.
Directed by Nate Rodriguez.
Alright, so that was that. The next one, I don't know where this dude from either, but it was kind of a vibe. The way the music video was shot anyway was kind of cool. So, my artist named Dre Costa, and it's called Changes.
I remember this. Yeah, this is a vibe.
I was born to two immigrants, so at birth I had lost my innocence. A target out the womb with this melanated inheritance. Maybe not exactly at birth I was white as hell. My mama
I like this new format, way less work from the post-second standpoint.
I was free of Christ. The country they built for well with.
All I gotta do is work about the audio track and then cutting out dead space. But yeah, this video's dope.
I was never embarrassed to flaunting my real identity, which was met with the errors of the flawed American.
Kind of encapsulates how most of us kind of are cyclical beings and kind of do the same shit every day. Not the same shit, but you know, we're creatures of habit.
Right.
This purpose is placed upon us, the pride in me being brown. My nose and lips that are honest, the curly hair on my crown. Which was sworn to fulfill the promise to rise whenever we down, and we've been down low for so damn long. Impossible impossible to fit the struggle within the length of the song. It's like putting 400 years to a film that's 2 hours long. And to talk about all the shit that I dealt with could make me strong. Yeah, for every step they taking, it feels like I needed 10 more. Every dollar I make is just making me need to spend more. Pennies, nickels, dimes, quarters in stores. I never had shit, so riches ain't something I gotta score. So fucking never complain about the pain or refrain from speaking on where we from, about how far we done came. The cold world is the OG, I'm the son of the game. Steady playing for all that keeps, but I hustle one and the same. As Dre Costa, swear to God.
Trying to see if I notice anything different.
I never run from any fight and look for someone to blame. The day my words is weaponized, I'ma up it and take my aim. This is I came the motherfucker forever. I get him too much you, baby, as much as shit changed. Like we'll pass you by and every day you'll feel the same. Sometimes you wanna hide, at times you take the pain.
No, I think it's
Sometimes
literally
I can't tell if my brain can maintain, man, I just don't know
the same shots.
how the rest of it go. That's why I get high so I don't feel so low. But I know shit will get better. I never felt better. When I tell you it was normal to get picked on, laughed at, ripped on, decided I was equipped wrong while accepting my fate. Some of the white kids at the school would peep my skin and treat me harsh. If not for that, then they'd be claiming that my sneakers was fake. How skinny and frail my body was, lacking in weight.
Interesting.
They know that I was starving,
I thought that I thought that there was the first time we watched it. I thought that was like something we missed, but nah, they really just repeated the shit. I'm wondering why they did that. I've never like what made them say like, you know what, fuck it, let's just
Listen, where's the song?
Oh, that's what it is. Well, cause the shit's called Changes, but I'm like, I ain't see no changes. So that's what I'm thinking. Okay. I got it.
Let the shit change. Life will pass you by, and every day will feel the same.
Gotcha.
How the rest of it go. That's why I get high so I don't feel so.
I ain't gonna lie, this is good stoner shit. It's like you smoke and then you look at some shit like and then you start listening to the lyrics and you start looking at everything like shit. It's like I was thinking deep, but it really ain't even that deep. I'm sitting there thinking like, oh, he probably did some hidden shit in there, took some shit out, did some subtle shit. Nah, he didn't.
Nope, not at all. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. All right, this next song, I'll let you introduce this one because you know that.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, as usual, man, us Charlotte people, we stay cooking up greatness. And we got another one for y'all. Shouts out to the 704 again. The homie, TwoThree, just got a song out with PG Raw. For those that don't know PG Raw, he's South Carolina. So we got the NCSC connection right now. My homie got a little beat that he made with PG Raw. It's called That's On Me. And yeah, man, shit. Motherfuckers is cooking. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shouts out to PG Raw and 2-3. The shit was hella clean too.
I like the colors.
Right.
It ain't no time to sit back. I took too many L's, about that time to get back.
So I don't think I've actually seen PG Raw's face. I know it's
Yeah, that's crazy because we done bumped PG a few times on here and we've never showed a video.
You supposed to know that I need you the same way you need me. Ain't trying to show them all my moves, I gotta stay unique. If they find out where I sleep, I might not have no peace. That envy gon' turn into greed. I been laced up my cleats.
Be hard.
Don't judge a book by how it look, that shit gon' get you beat. I fell in love with this one bitch and found out she a freak. Now every time I see her on TV, it make my soul bleed. Watching from the bleachers, I was way up in the nosebleed. My people spook the lead, so it's on me, I gotta switch my seat. If everybody scared to hunt the beast, then how the fuck we eat? Come back with a feast, now everybody say they want a piece. Oh, y'all must think I'm green. I might just be the chosen one. Approach me like a king. I might just put a hole in one for thinking it's a game. I got a perfect swing, or should I say a perfect aim? I'm purging if they make me blink. It's worth it when they think you can't. A soldier, I came out that tank. I'm focused, ain't no time to think. My shit ain't bringing no paper. List I put up in my safe. Just waiting on that day. Before you late, just make sure you go pray. This street shit ain't even safe.
Hey. Little quickie. That shit was like 1:44. Little heat. Shout outs to 2-3. Charlotte in the building. 704 shit. You already know. PG Ross, South Carolina. Carolinians. Doing what we do best.
Facts. Now we about to get into the Jam Sesh real quick. But we play some music for y'all. You dig? And I'd like to remind y'all that all songs are available in our playlist. It's on Spotify and Apple Music. It's called The Jam Sesh.
Not only that, though. Hit that Ern1world.com. I need y'all to hit that Ern1world.com. Get acquainted. You know what I'm saying? AwesomeNothing.com. Get acquainted. And I need y'all to hit that like and subscribe button. I'm going to keep drilling it in y'all brain, but yeah. That's all I got.
Yeah, so the first song of tonight is by IAMNOBODI, and it's called Eternal Youth.
How long is the song?
That's a great question. It's a great question. It's a minute and some change. It's pretty short.
That building looks like a school. Let me see. I don't know why, but that photo's a vibe. It's crazy how photos and images, huh?
It's a nice photo.
It's like photos and images that give you a certain type of vibe when you hear it with certain things.
About the artist. He's got 1.4 million monthly listeners. All right. The next song in this playlist is by Elcamino, Real Bad Man, and the Black Soprano family. And it's called Expensive Claw.
They want me to be more of a target to these niggas, and if we did that, we'll be the fuck right back where we started. This watch that I paid for, it wasn't rewarded,
cool.
and I knew the value will go up the day that I bought it. I'm transitioning to a businessman from an artist, and I learned through all my studies is more work than recording. We went corporate back in 2017.
We'll show you more artwork when you tap the screen.
Don't be finally in the office. Caught on early, I couldn't do everything, so I went and built a team. Now we finally winning rings. They like to rap about they get money.
Yeah, like I said, you was getting my screen in real time. Like,
get into a thing. What you doing?
This ain't no screen record shit.
Martin Luther had a dream, so did I. But I turned mine to something I could see. And it's busting out my anti-jeans. Red Virgil made me wanna rock my forces lime green. We gave them testers. I hit that with my left hook. Dispatch gon' make the fiends wonder how the chef look. Draw up a game plan and sell you the sketchbook. Expensive cloth, I'm cut from a different texture. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, they don't know me for my struggle, but they love me for my grind. Bitch don't know me from a can of paint and still want me behind. I'm playing catch up, I'm trying to see $1 billion like the shines. Already drew up another $1 million in designs. You see the hate be in disguise, you gotta see behind the eyes. If you don't, sometimes it might catch you by surprise. I pay attention too much to not catch you when you lies. You be slipping too much to not catch you when you ride. You always a step behind, cause I think forward. At least 6 sources of income. I'm really good, then some. Not many cross that line and then get they shit run low key. I'm always OT when the pigs come. Hit you with hollow heads, see how your flesh look. Walk downs, execution style, it's all textbook. These cats have paid good money to see the chef cook. Expensive cloth, I'm cut from a different texture. Let's go.
This beat fire, right? All right, the next song in this playlist is by J100, and it's called Lupe Fiasco. I'm not sure where bro is from, but
the dreamers come up on $1 million and start acting like an asshole. Stay within your budget, bro. It's limits on your cash flow. This shit on the dance floor. When your diamonds dance like disco balls, the O's can't wait to tango. Spread this paper out, see every color in the rainbow. When she think it's light skin Keisha, you be Emmer, Coca Vango. You feel it froggy leaper, otherwise you just a tadpole. Janelle Granny specialize in fish, she work at Bass Pro. It was 50 pounds inside my spot when I met Lando. Before I signed a deal, the only thing I knew was Bando. I am who I say I am, a superstar, Lupe Fiasco. Golden road from hustlers like Diana Princess Lasso. Came a long ways from honeycombs and Camp Laszlo. It's surely how sweet I fried chicken with Tabasco.
Remember that show? Remember that show?
I'm glad I didn't let my dream.
I didn't watch it.
I didn't really watch it like that either. I remember the show.
They try to shoot you down when you
I like the
strike all these
concept of
niggas
it.
Shango. I'm humble cause I used to have to
Stay
drive
away,
Pedro
summer camp type
Durango.
situation.
Sunrise smoothie blended in a Watts ain't color mango. Standing in a storm waiting on the sun, wind with a rain go. My glad bags away and trash my beeper and my Kango. We was local hood stars, but now let's see how global fame go. La Vida Carpe Diem, my coat big as Coliseum. Voices keep on whining in my head, they sound like heathen. Made 1 million masterpieces, hope they put one in museums. Tell them bulletproof the class, they'll do a heist, we let them see them. Though some men inspired me, I made a vow I'd never be him. You request the king's presence, take a bow when you go see him. You act like the village peasant, I ignore you when I see you. Ain't no kid ever told you, one day I hope I be you. You don't show no leadership, nigga. You don't motivate nobody. You don't inspire, nigga. I stood on business, not a children. Looking up to me, might buy a Boys and Girls Club and put it right on 4th Street. Watch as she get down on her knees, unzip my Subi jeans. I look down at her, she sucking my dick while looking up to me. You probably never fucked a lane once you through fucking me. You gon' look for the same thing in every guy you meet. 10 niggas don't check your whereabouts to buy you nothing to eat. And 10 niggas don't buy you Birkin bags to get you double C. I'ma strip the pimpin' out the bitch, she never fuck for free. I like hoes that find tricks, I make them hoes trick on me. Mysterious, I try my best to never tell you where I be. They think we slangin' Angus beef, I came up off a quarter P.
Shit going.
All right, so that was Lupe Fiasco by J100. The next song is called Young Niggas, and it's by 1UP.
Sometimes you gotta take this shit in.
Oh yeah, bro's from Detroit.
I thought these niggas was taught how I was taught. I was wrong. They don't move like me, these niggas lost. All it take is a little simple talk and then shit get resolved. But they see you cool and think you
I like
young
this.
and they start
This is
getting
cool.
off.
You
That
can
shit
just tap
sick.
the screen and
They
go
hate
away.
young niggas winning, rip
This is
drench.
cool.
They'll shoot your ass at Subway trying to get a 6-inch. Why they fuck over the young niggas instead of lifting? Instead of schooling us, they leave us to make them decisions. They see a hard kid and try to take advantage of them. They don't got them, they don't hug them, not even their parents love them. They stay away from us, they feel like niggas scared of young. All niggas only come around to see if we can handle money. We need guidance. At least we trying. When we show y'all that's a product, why don't y'all just come and buy it? Ain't got no support, no money, just got guns, that's why we dying. These niggas don't repost your shit, but they gon' comment fire. This a message from the young niggas.
They ain't gonna repost your shit, but they gonna comment fire.
This a message from the young niggas. This a message from the young niggas. Alright. Call me a killer, call me evil, call me a scammer. They get to saying anything when they don't understand you. They don't know you trying to get back from your brother past. They don't know if you don't slide, your brother's gonna look at you backwards. They don't know the shit we go through on a daily
It's
basis.
funny. A couple times I thought I was actually watching a music video, but I'm like,
nah,
it's on a
They don't know
review.
your
Right.
mama fucked up, so you gotta make some paper. They don't know you fucked the freak bitch, now you got a Haitian baby. Y'all'll never understand what younger niggas do. Yo, mans fucked you over, yo bitch fucking niggas too. They gon' leave you when you broke, the love ain't unconditional. So we ain't focused on no love, we go find dumber shit to do. We said fuck that hero shit, we grew up seeing villains win. Shit ain't right, but that's how I go in Detroit, Michigan. Older niggas take your money from you, they don't help you get it. Being a young black nigga, man, that shit ain't recommended. It's a message from the young niggas. From the young niggas, man, you gotta feel this shit. This a message from the young niggas. Man, the most misunderstood people on the planet. This a message from the young niggas. They don't get us, man, they don't give a fuck about us, man.
They don't.
This a message from the young niggas. Think about it, man. Who the last, man? Who the last one?
All right. The next song. Shout out to sevknots. Next one's from sevknots. It's called Road City Futsal. And this shit kind of slap. I ain't gonna hold you. His beats be knocking.
They do.
Pink 10, throw that bitch back. We playing football. I'm kicking every goal. This the Road City Futsal. Someone tell these niggas quit that Instagram acting. I was way here.
I see you with the graphics and stuff now. The motion graphic, I see it.
Groupies like some bitch. I keep a clean paper trail. I pray I never go to prison. She bad, she mean, baby girl is so exquisite. These pills.
I know, I saw that.
That's fire.
I saw that not too long ago.
I play this is a recent update because I don't play this like this in the first
It's
round.
not recent. I mean, I guess you say recent, but I mean, I saw that a minute ago. I don't know how long it's been like that. He be on his gamer shit.
If you put that work in, something gotta give way. I done put so many niggas on all them free ass giveaways. You can't tell no niggas no, that's when they throw shit in your face. How the fuck I'm going broke? I just put 50 in the chase. We got bows and regardless, that shit get smoked or sold. Yeah, this Sev nigga heartless, I don't think he'll sell his soul. Pink 10, throw that bitch back, we playing football. I'm kicking every goal, this the Road City Futsal. Someone tell these niggas quit that Instagram acting. I was way here even when they was laughing. Watch these fake niggas, they be groupies like some bitch. I keep a clean paper trail, I pray I never go to prison. She bad, she mean, baby girl is so exquisite. These pills is clean,
I don't know if I got like this beat so much because it reminds me of like a down south, like kind of down south beat.
What the fuck is this? Honestly, I can't fucking miss. Hit after hit when I load up this Pro Tools. My brother last year, but this year I don't know, dude. When you the one with the ball in your hands, your whole team gon' walk back to the fucking stands. They don't wanna see you ballin', they can't handle it. We can't ever run no squabbles. They trigger on the Glock, I'm damaging. I can't take no shrooms again. Last time I was panicking. One day niggas
the way he let that go.
Yeah.
That was kind of dope though.
Trigger on the Glock, we damaging.
Drop me a Benz, beat it down, then roof Chris. That's a lover's weekend.
He flowed.
All right, well, the next song in this playlist is by the homie TheEsaie, and it's called "Lost Your Mind." And this is even funny because I remember when he DM'd me this, he was like, "Oh, y'all showing music on the podcast?"
Mm-hmm.
It's like, "Oh, I got some music." I was like, "Bro, what? You make music?" I'm like, "Huh?" Came all the way from left field, but nah, this shit hard as hell. I ain't gonna hold you. I told him, I was like, "Yeah, bro, keep making music for real, for real. You should like put more of your shit out."
Right.
Because it's actually good. But yeah, this is from the homie TheEsaie. It's called "Lost Your Mind."
You motherfucker lost your mind.
So he's a producer.
You motherfucker lost your mind.
You had no idea from the conversation you had with him either, did you? Exactly. The beat hard. Even the album artwork is hard for this though. Like the artwork, it reminds me of some oh my drawing a blank on this artist. Ern1 Barnes. You know Ern1 Barnes? No? He's from North Carolina. He's an artist from North Carolina. I'll show you some of his art. Yes, you do. The Good Times. The photo from Good Times for people partying in there.
That dude's from North Carolina?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Ern1 Barnes.
He's from North Carolina? What part?
He, I don't remember where, but I think it might be from Durham. Raleigh, Durham.
Damn, I didn't know that.
But yeah. He went to North Carolina Central.
I didn't know that. Of course, I know that painting though.
I want to say he played professional football too. If I remember correctly. This is all information I got from my parents though. But his pictures are all throughout, prints are all throughout my parents' house. But yeah, it's the last song of the night. So it's the part of the podcast where we tell y'all to like, comment, subscribe, and share with your friends. Because as we always say, you know, we want to grow. And we can't grow without the support of our audience.
Ern1world.com.
Yeah, facts. And hit the website, the new website.
AwesomeNothing.com. Come on, man. Yes, indeed.
Yeah, so that is the Jam Sesh for tonight.
Appreciate y'all tuning in. This is a good little episode. 51, man. Come on.
51 deep. Back on road again. We will catch y'all later. It's been fun. Peace.